I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We're supposed to see a good deal of rain come our way for the LSU Tigers and the Florida Gators. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Gators. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
LSU needs to get the ball in the hands of their athletes. That means getting their running back maybe 25 or 30 touches today. If they do that, Lee, they'll take care of business.
I agree with you. The Tigers will win this one.
All right, we've heard Lee Corso's pick. Now let's take it down to the field for the action about to begin. Here's the coin toss. Florida has the ball teed up, and we're ready for kickoff. He boots it deep downfield. Number 5 fields it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 20. Ace backfield. They hand it off. Brought down. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Ball carrier, gain of 8 on the play.
Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Gators bring in the nickel package. Back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. Deep pass down the right side. Batted ball.
Did he catch it? Yes. That's just airing it out on 3rd down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Number 4 with 3 wide receivers. Handoff up the middle. Tries to juke. Tackle. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
They line up in an I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Juke move. And he's taken down. 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 15-yard line. LSU lines up in a double tight set. Under pressure. Maxwell comes away with a sack. Great speed to find his way to the quarterback.
You know, if I were the coach, I'd line this kid up at defensive end every now and then.
Wow, can you imagine that? On 3rd long type situations, he'd make a great rush in, Kirk. I like that. I like that, Kirk.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Looking across the middle. His receiver has it. They'll bring him down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
They've got all the big boys in for this one. He drops back. Lets it go. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU! LSU. The halfback showed his hands and gets him the score.
All he needed was a few yards here, and that pass got him into the end zone. Good call by the offensive coordinator.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Number 41 looks ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. Moss fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throw. And down he goes. That pass play gets him roughly 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Drops back to pass. He jukes it. And he's stopped behind the line. It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Florida comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. He lets it go. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 5 fields it at the 34. He's hit and got away. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. We'll see what happens on this possession. They'll set up shop at the 38. LSU comes out with an I formation. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Comes across the middle. Almost picked off. Wow.
Not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there, I guess.
Now, the next time he does that, he better be ready to make a tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
Second and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Tigers go with the I formation. Shakes off a tackle. And he's taken down. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. He drops back, fires it quickly. He has him on the fly, and they bring him down.
That's just airing it out on third down.
That was more than enough to pick up the first down. Next time, this defense will be playing on their heels.
First and 10. Ball on the 29. Ace backfield. LSU goes with the ace set here. There's a missed tackle. brought down in the open field. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10. We'll see what they can do in the red zone. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Incomplete. A lot of shoving while the pass was in the air. Let's get the call.
Pass interference on the defense. Spot foul. First down.
Well, they flagged the defender for interference. What do you guys think?
Yo, I think he got a bum rap on that one.
I don't know, Coach. I thought he got in there a little bit too soon.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Back to pass. Throws in a hurry. And it's incomplete. A little too high for his receiver.
When you throw the football into the end zone, you've got to be extremely accurate. You don't have any room for error.
They set up in the shotgun here by the goal line.
Keep an eye on the quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised to see a draw here.
The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo.
The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Nice play fake. Batted ball. And that pass falls incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
Lines up for the field goal. This could make it a 2-score game. He gets it up, and it's right down the middle. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. LSU to kick. He puts it deep downfield. Moss fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He's going left. Complete. They'll bring him down. Well, Coach, a short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 26. Florida comes out in the shotgun. He steps up, wants to throw outside. Finds his receiver. The 50, at the 40, and he's all the way down to the 32-yard line.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. And it's caught. Tackle. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. A little juice, and he's tackled. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first. First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. Looking across the middle, and this one's broken up. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm to the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. Keep an eye on that cornerback down there. He has big play potential. And down he goes. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
Here comes the field goal team. This could make it a 1-score game. It's up. And he got it. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Florida ready to kick this one off. He hits a booming kick. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll go to work at the 20. Number 4 is back in the gun. He drops back. He steps up. He's going right. And that one's fallen incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Complete. And they make the stop. Just about 3 yards there.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23. Number 4 lines up in the shotgun. They go with a run. He juices. Jets a tackler. Brought down. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play. Fourth and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
LSU ready to put this one away. He gets it away. Number 27 fields it to 31. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll get the ball here at the 40.
Start the drive at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Florida comes out in the shotgun. He's looking for his man, and it's caught. Knocked out of bounds. Nowhere to go on that play-action pass completion. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Gator with 4 receivers. Johnson, the ball ball carrier, and he's taken down. With a gain of 1.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. Steps up. He's going left. The ball is tipped. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
4th and 8. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Florida ready to punt this one away.
Number 5.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 5 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 10. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 10-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks, throws. And they push him out, and that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad because the wide receiver made a super effort to catch that pass.
Yeah, Coach, he's got the ability to come up with that circus catch.
I want that kid on my team.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 10. The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Handoff up the middle. Spins upfield. And they make the stop. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. And he dropped it.
I know that pass was fired pretty hard, but you still have to catch it.
That's right. The only reason he's out there is to catch the football.
Number 27 back to return it. Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 27 takes it at the 43. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Oh, that's going to get the old heart pumping.
I'll tell you what, the special teams coach has to be very proud there. That play was designed perfectly and even executed better.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. And the score, Florida 10, LSU 10. Florida to kick this one off. He kicks it. You got to keep the kick in bounds. Here's the ref's call.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball on the spot at the 35-yard
His
line.
errant kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that one.
They'll set up shop at the 35. 2 tight end set. The Tigers go with the I formation. Makes a move. Breaks one. Brought down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
The 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 38.
8-yard line.
The Tigers line up with 2 tight ends. Hand off on the counter. Little shake and bake move. They'll bring him down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. LSU lines up in a double tight set. He drops back. Throws. Complete. And he's tackled. LSU calls a timeout. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 47. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws this one out to the left.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Third and 5. This is the 5th play of this drive. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. They'll drop him for a loss. They got him all bottled up before he could go anywhere. The Tigers line up to punt. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Number 46 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 10. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll take over at the 10-yard line. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. No one open, so he's going to run. Brought down. Florida takes a timeout. Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 17-yard line. Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Snap is high. He steps up, throws it to the outside, and he's shoved out of bounds. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 35. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Rolls right. Across the middle. Found his man. Down the sideline. Big opening. Goodbye. The throw to the wide receiver goes for a touchdown.
That kid looks like a natural receiver out there.
Well, you could say he's from a good pedigree when it comes to football. I think his father's taught him very well.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Florida, ready to kick this one off.
Lined up with the kickoff. Number 23, back to the
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 5 fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. They come out in a nickel. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He's on the run. And down he goes. LSU calls a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. LSU comes out with an I formation. Nice play fake. He's rolling right. He's looking deep down the left side. Complete, and he's on the run.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The defense looks confident as they held them to a field goal on their last red zone trip. Well, you can't blame the O-line when it's the cornerback who gets the sack.
Yep, especially when it's a crafty veteran like this guy. He does a good job of not giving the blitz away before the snap.
You're exactly right. He's been playing one of the hardest positions in college football for a while now, and you can't do anything on offense that this man hasn't already seen.
And it's good. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. LSU to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 18 fields it in the end zone. Gets past the tackler. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break. Florida 17, LSU 13. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made as we prepare to start the second half. Kicks it off. And that's going to be free field position there.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball is spotted at the 35-yard line.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position. They'll start this drive at the 35-yard line. The Gators line up with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Short throw. And it falls incomplete. He had it knocked loose before he could control it.
Just a great play here by the defender to force the issue.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Number 9 is back in the gun. Back to pass. He's going left. Found his man. Tackle.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Brought down. Gain of 9.
Makes the reception. 9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 26.
26-yard line.
3 wide outs here. Fumble! And I think one of the big guys fell on it for the defense. Coach, what can you do to avoid those turnovers?
Well, you just got to get back to the fundamentals. For the skilled players, that means hanging on to the football.
This defense holds on to the lead here as we start the second half. But I'm a bit surprised that we haven't seen much out of this linebacker.
He was a little late getting to the ball in the first 2 quarters. He might be playing too cautious out there. He just needs to go out and have some fun.
If they can hang on to this lead, I'm sure he'll be having plenty of fun. In the meantime, he needs to start playing up to his potential.
Second and 15. Ball on their own 23. The Tigers with 4 receivers. And the snap goes to the back. Maxwell with a monster hit. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 29. LSU sets up with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. This one's thrown deep over the middle. It's deflected. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 27 fields it at the 35. Tries to juke. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll set up shop at the 42. The Gators set up in the gun. Johnson hits it on the inside. They'll bring him down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 43. The Gators with 4 receivers. Wants to throw outside. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on the 43. Number 9 has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Juke move. He's going to take off. And down he goes. A 5-yard quarterback scramble.
5-yard gain on the play. 4th and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 5.
It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Number 5 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 20. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. The Tigers set up in the gun. Setting up the play action. He's looking. Going deep. Lays it out there. It's tipped. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked off there.
LSU lines up with 3 receivers. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. Toss. Spin move. And he's stopped behind the line. Just a great play there by the linebacker.
Yeah, he showed his speed as he knifed into the backfield to bring down the ball carrier.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. There's a play fake. He's going right. Got it to his receiver.
13-yard gain on the play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Tackle. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Missed tackle. Still on his feet. And he's tackled. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. They come out in a goal line set. And he's drilled. Nothing going on that one.
No gain on the play.
LSU lining up the punt. Number 36 gets it off. Number 27 takes it to the 16. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll get the ball here at the 21. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Across the middle. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Nice play fake. Throws this one out to the left. That close to being intercepted. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 21. Florida comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, looking, long ball right side, and that one's fallen incomplete. I don't think the offense was on the same page on that drive. It's 3 and out on 3 incomplete passes. Florida ready to put this one away.
Number 5, back deep to return.
Number 10 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 5 takes it to 25. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll take over at the 32.
1st and 10.
The Tigers go with the I formation. Handoff up the middle. Maxwell brings him down. The running back picks up a yard on the counter. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. They'll go with the run once again. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. A big loss after they stuffed the run.
Not much you can say there. The defense just shot in and blew up that run.
3rd down, 13. Ball on their own 29. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. He unloads it. He breaks free. Complete. Brought down. They'll get a good chunk of yards on that play, but they're still looking at 4th down.
Maybe that will perk these guys up a bit and get them going on the next drive.
So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Florida 17, LSU 13. Number 27 already made him pay with a punt return earlier. Number 36 gets it off. Number 27 fields it at the 22. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 28. They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. He takes off. Big opening. And down he goes. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws this one out to the right. And he's tackled. 6-yard pickup.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Number 9 is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep downfield. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 42. Fullback on the inside give. Tackle.
Kirk, my friend, this is exactly what you want out of your back late in the game. The ability to keep the clock moving and continue to pick up 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, no question. This is the time when you let him carry the team to the finish line.
The Gators come out in a shotgun. He drops back. He steps up. Looks. He tosses it short. And it's caught. That'll be a gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 23-yard line. He jukes him. He spins. Brought down. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. The defense looks confident as they held him to a field goal on their last red zone trip. He's going right. Touchdown, Florida! That pass found the wide receiver for 6.
And I think the quarterback has found a soft spot in this defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida 24, LSU 13. Number 10, ready to kick.
Number 23, back deep to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 5 fields it in the end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 20. The Tigers line up in an I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. LSU comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
They'll work from the shotgun. Bad snap. He's looking. Across the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 27 fields it at the 35. A little juke. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
They'll get the ball here at the 41. From the gun. He's into the open field. Tackle. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. He'll get it again. He's hit and got away. And they make the stop. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he puts it on the turf. And they hit him in the backfield. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the whistle.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. The Gators come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. Looking. He's going right. And he's got him on the fly. They'll bring him down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Gators come out in a shotgun. some room. And he's tackled. LSU takes a timeout. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. They'll go with the run once again, and down he goes. LSU calls a timeout. They line up in the shotgun. They hand off on a counter. He jukes. Tackle. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8. Shotgun formation. Let's see if they run the draw here. Johnson, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Gators. Well executed play there.
Good blocking by the big guys, and the running back takes it right in. That's how.
Listen, that's what you do when you get up close to the end zone. You find a way to finish it off, and that's exactly what they did.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Florida is ready to kick it away. Number 23 and number 5 deep to return. He sends this one deep. Number 23 fields it in the end zone. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll take over at the 20. LSU comes out with 3 receivers bunt. They'll throw on first down. Look, waits till the last moment. Incomplete.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw a screen. Complete. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Loss of 3. They come out with a big set. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Got it to his receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
Number 27 is back to return, and he's the same guy that already ran one all the way back. And they got it. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll set up shop at the 14-yard line. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. LSU had a few missed opportunities in this game. I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
We here at EA Sports thank you for watching this game of NCAA Football 2006. The final count in this one, Florida 31, LSU 13. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.